Thanks for watching my funny blockbuster. Cops think robbers fled this way, unaware a boy likely a super rascal from 15 years ago is among them. The robbers demanded a huge ransom, angering their parents. The police rushed to inform like on express delivery. Cops are flustered, and the boss mood is like someone spilled an entire jar of glue. He decides it's time for plan B. He sends a signal to his buddy who jumps into action, only to kidnap a guy selling knives. Suddenly, 6 dark gun barrels point right. The robber panic drops his homemade pistol, bang goes the front trunk, and off he goes with the hostage. Just as the door closes, he knocks out the front cop, thinking he's escaped, but a gunshot wakes him up instantly. He turns to face a young cop, pleading to free the hostage. Seeing the ammo, he feels his heart about to burst. In the end, the robber had no choice but to raise his hands and surrender, and as he watched the hostage cautiously walk over to the police, he couldn't help but think to himself, well, this is the consequence of sweeping problems under the rug. The robbers got no money and could have killed the child per the rules, but faced with a 3-year-old, they hesitated. Just then, the boss lifts his gun, and everyone knows he's got a heart softer than a marshmallow. Excited, the number 2 guy shuffles aside and gently picks up the little boy, thinking he needs a name, and even the trees nearby alike were listening. They finally settle on the name Huey and realize they need a woman around to help out. Tied-up lady becomes Huey's foster mom, and before you know it, little Huey is growing tall like a tree. Huey loves hitting the streets to sell her art, and it's during this time she meets a quirky girl. The girl adores Huey's art and dreams of being a photographer, begging Huey for a portrait. Huey agrees and sets a meeting for Saturday. While back home, the robbers count the spoils, feeling unexpectedly sentimental. Ever since Huey came along, the once violent bunch has developed a soft side. Number 5 teaches Huey how to handle a gun, hands-on, while number 4 loves money but is generous with Huey. Number 2's insane driving skills let Huey effortlessly shake off police, becoming the wind on the streets. He turns out to be the most caring one for Huey, having done plenty of bad stuff but still checks in regularly. The boss, always serious, secretly hopes Huey will outshine him like a bright star. The robbers imparted all their life skills to Huey, who turned out to be a little genius, mastering their tricks in no time. As Huey grows, number 3 gives her a passport to send her abroad, but she stays out of love for her father. Meanwhile, in the police station, the blind lady's antics are comical, sticking to her story that she saw nothing despite the officer's persistent question. Just as the police chief is about to release her, he has a light bulb moment and uses a lighter to discover one of her eyes is perfect. You're free to go after the investigation. So I can leave now? Upon hearing the chief, the blind lady instantly drops her act. One cop secretly passes info to the robbers immediately. They spring into action, and the boss hands Huey a sniper rifle, escorting her to a building across from the police. Huey's first kill attempt fails as a brain monster appears in her sights, scaring her. In that moment, she totally misses her shot. Furious, the boss snatches the gun from her hands, gearing up to teach her a lesson. Turns out they had a backup plan all along. Numbers 2 and 4 took the blind lady back home with zero intention of scaring Huey. Subtitle: Huey's foster fathers could only stand by helplessly and watch in horror as the boss brutally hacked the blind person to death right in front of Huey, and then demanded to know why the boy hadn't fired his gun. You have to be exceptional and use your tools. What I'm entering is within the measurement scope. It's just like him inputting 2 aces. The boss knows Huey is trying hard to stay clean, as a developer demolishing a place runs into a stubborn resident, all while the police keep a close eye. Cops patrol here and there. He invites the crew to take out the homeowner. The plan is for Saturday while Huey can only watch the girl in the distance. As time passes, Huey knows that after today, they'll be going their separate ways. To avoid police attention, the boss tells Huey to pick a lock while number 2 rambles on about safety tips, handing her an umbrella. Against all odds, Huey picks the yard gate with a wire, then uses a bobby pin to finesse the inner door lock. The patrolling cop notices Huey. She pretends to be the owner's child and enters. The cop leaves upon seeing this. Everyone breathes a sigh of relief, while Huey cautiously walks in, spotting a familiar photo lying on the floor. At that moment, the homeowner's wife is hiding in the cupboard while Huey also hides and secretly texts her husband. Her phone makes a sound and catches Huey's attention. Gathering her courage, she opens the closet door. Noticing who was before her, Huey felt a deep affinity. Then her foster fathers arrived, and the third one quietly wiped away her footprints. Huey keeps the hiding woman's secret, pretending she saw nothing. Before long, the husband returns in his car. Noticing something's off, the wife quickly calls the cops. Number 5 is outside on lookout, swiftly notifying the boss. As soon as the husband enters, the robbers pounce on him, taking him down without a second thought. They kick off his leg armor, demanding to know where the wife is, when she suddenly screams and makes a hurried escape. Subtitles. Number 4 quickly follows suit, attempting to capture her back, but fortunately, with the help of a passerby, the woman narrowly escapes. Inside the house, the boss realizes Huey is hiding something. He slaps her down, demanding to know why she didn't shoot the husband.